A first down throw for Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield, he'll buy some time right. Complete to his tight end, Seth the Valve. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Seth the Valve, 68 yards. And they are able to strike first. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
53, check 53.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Newton to throw. Dancing to his left. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. Buying time to his left. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Christian Kirksey, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Following the interception, Mayfield. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down. To throw, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Mayfield off the play fake. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 27, Newton forced out to his left. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. 6-0 our score after 1. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he whips that one incomplete there. Landry the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Newton, and off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You've got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 40 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Joseph now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you
don't want to.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. It's T.J. Carey who picked it, and he'll score.